Well, desalination has been an ongoing topic here as both the port and the city of Corpus Christi have been pursuing plans for a drought-resistant water source. Earlier today, I spoke with Port CEO Sean Strawbridge on where things stand between the two groups.
The MOU to work with the city on seawater desalination and perhaps other water supply is something that I'm particularly excited about, and I've had some conversations with our city manager, Peter Zanoni, to that effect, and I think he shares in that excitement.
The MOU he's speaking of is a memorandum of understanding approved Tuesday by port commissioners. In it, the port affirms the city's position as the regional water supplier, and both sides will continue to pursue permits for projects in the Inner Harbor and Harbor Island. It also gives the city the responsibility for operating a Harbor Island plant were it to happen. It is a sign that the two sides are working toward better communication. Why do you think it is that up to this point, people have not just seen you as allies or not even competitors, but more as adversaries in bringing desalination to this region?
We agree that water is an issue and water has to be solved for. We may disagree in certain areas on how to solve for water, but the good news is we're talking. And that's really the key, is getting everybody to the table and having everybody's voice be heard.
Some would say that the top three priorities of the port are desalination, desalination, and desalination. You would challenge that though, wouldn't you?
The Port of Corpus Christi is really an economic development agency. Our job is to build infrastructure that brings more investment to our region, more job-creating investment, more investments that will yield more tax revenues to our local governments so they can do the great things that they do for our roads, public safety, education. That's really the role of any port authority in the country or around the world.
Now, yesterday, the City Council directed the city manager to develop a framework on how the port can help the city pursue desal and other water sources. I contacted Peter Zanoni today, and he tells me that the MOU offered by the port can be a starting point. He'll report back to the council on this topic in mid to late April.